You're all going to come to standing. Feet are hips distance apart. We're going to be well weighted, big toe down, little toe down, and heel. Try to find those 3 points on your on your feet first. And then lift up through the arches of your feet, your inner thighs, pelvic floor, out through the crown of your head. As you exhale, close the rib cage. Try to maintain your length. Inhaling to grow tall. Exhale. I see you, Carol. Exhale, nod chin to chest. Chest to rib cage towards the top of your thighs. As you peel up and over your imaginary fence, try to stay through your midline, keeping your knees lifted up your legs. Inhaling at your lowest point. As you exhale, try to engage your deep low abs as you restack your spine, coming all the way back up against your wall. Head's the last to come up. Inhaling at the top, grow tall. Exhale, nod chin to chest. Chest to rib cage. Lifting up and over that imaginary fence. Try to keep evenly weighted in your feet so you're not falling too far forward or coming too far back into your heels. Inhaling and then exhaling, restack your spine. Try to use the abs, stay out of your back. Head's the last to come up, and then inhale one more time. Exhale, nod chin to chest, chest to rib cage, peeling up and over your imaginary fence. Inhaling at your lowest point, let's grasp our elbows, bringing our forearms towards the top of our feet. Lengthen your sits bones towards the ceiling, and then release your elbows. Exhale, stack, coming all the way back up against your wall. And then you're going to come to the end of the mat if you haven't already. We're going to peel down one more time. You're inhaling here at the top. Exhale, peel down your wall. You're going to walk your right hand out, your left hand out, your right hand out, your left hand out. We're coming into a front support. Pressing out of your shoulders. Press your heels to the wall behind you. Inhaling here. As you exhale, bring your right knee down to the mat, pressing into your shin, and then bring your left knee down to the mat. Try to minimize any additional movement. You're reaching your chin down towards your throat, the crown of the head is reaching towards the ceiling and the wall in front of you. Keep pressing out of your shoulders. We're going to go into some cat-cow first. You're inhaling, reach the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Slide your shoulders down your back, closing the rib cage. Try not to dump everything into your low back or drop your belly. As you exhale, you're coming through neutral and then curling the tailbone towards your face, recruiting those low abs. Inhale, come through your neutral, reach the crown of your head long. Keep your rib cage closed and then exhale, come through your neutral. Curl the tailbone towards your face, holding there, maintain that low ab connection as you come back into neutral with your spine, and then reach the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Come through neutral one more time, exhale, curl the tailbone towards your face, maintaining that abdominal connection. You're going to maintain that connection, come back into neutral with your pelvis. Tuck your toes. Try to minimize any additional movement as you float your knees off the mat. You're going to hold here. Press out of your shoulders. Inhale. Send your sacrum to the ceiling. So you're tilting your pelvis towards the ceiling. Holding there. As you exhale, scoop your abs. Curl the tailbone towards your face. Tucking that pelvis. Hold. Inhale. Reach your sacrum towards the ceiling. So you're coming into an anterior tilt Exhale, come back through neutral, and then curl your tailbone towards your face, and then you have one more set. Uncurl that tailbone, send it towards the ceiling. Hold, and then come into your neutral or through neutral, and then curl your tailbone towards your face. Come back into neutral, lower both knees down, untuck your toes, and press back into a child's pose. You're going to come over onto your glutes. Bring your feet, knees, inner thighs, hips distance apart. You're driving your heels in towards your sits bones. Stack your spine up super tall. And then as you exhale, curl the tailbone towards your face. Inhaling here, hold. Exhale, uncurl that tailbone. Stacking your spine up at the top. Inhale. And then exhale, curl that tailbone towards your face. You're coming, excuse me, you're coming into flexion. Inhale, exhale, reverse the move. Stack your spine tall at the top. And then you have one more. You're inhaling here, spine is tall. Exhale, curl the tailbone towards your face. Hold here, float your right arm out in front of you and your left arm. Slide those shoulders down, close your rib cage. Inhaling here. As you exhale, curl the tailbone towards your face a tiny bit more. You want to come to the top of your pelvis. Inhale. As you exhale, press your spine through your back body. You're coming into deep flexion here. Inhale, and then exhale. See if you can send your abs through your lumbar spine any amount more. You're keeping your shoulders stacked over your hip bones the entire time. Keep pressing that spine through your back body. Reach your fingertips to the wall in front of you. You're going to hold there. Inhale. As you exhale, float the right leg up into tabletop. Keep driving your left heel in towards your sits bone. You're inhaling. Reach that leg long in front of you. As you exhale, drag that knee back in towards your midline. Inhale, try to keep your upper body stable, get long. Exhale, bend that knee. You've got 5 more. Inhale, reach it out. Hold. Exhale, bend the knee. 4 more. Inhale, reach it out. Hold there. Exhale, bend. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Hold there. Bend that knee. You've got 2 more. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale as you bend. Last 2. Exhale to bend. And then last one, get as long as you possibly can. And then bend that knee. Lower your foot. When the sole of your foot touches, float the other leg up into tabletop. Inhaling here. Stabilize. Reach your leg out long. Hold there. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, reach it out. Keep scooping the abs up and in. Exhale as you bend. Inhale to reach. Exhale as you bend. You have 5 more. You can always just stay with the, trying to keep the leg in tabletop. You have options, or even lengthening the leg out. Exhale and bend. 4 more. Inhale, reach it out, hold, exhale as you bend. Last 3. Inhale, and X, 2, exhale to bend, and then last one. Inhale, reach it out, exhale, bend that knee, lower the foot, inhaling here. As you exhale, scoop your abs, curl, lower all the way down. Arms come down by your sides. You're going to send your heels in closer to your sits bones. You're in a neutral pelvis. On your inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. I want to make sure you guys can see me. As you exhale, close your rib cage. Maintain your length. Inhale. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, close your rib cage. You want to maintain that little curve in your lumbar spine. Make sure both hips are even. And then inhale one more time. As you exhale, you're scooping your abs. Curl the tailbone towards your forehead as you lift each vertebrae up off the mat. Hold here. Reach your knees long to the wall in front of you. Crown of head is moving to the wall behind you. As you exhale, keep your hips lifted as you articulate your spine back down onto the mat. Try to come through the center of your spine. Roll through your anterior tilt. Just let that spine uncurl. Come back into your neutral. Tilt the pelvis towards the ceiling and lift. Press into your arms, not your hands. Try to keep the weight of your body between your shoulder blades, not in your neck. You should have a space underneath or right at the base of your neck. You're inhaling here. As you exhale, curl that tailbone towards your forehead, lift those hips, reach your knees long, get long through your side body, close your rib cage, maintain that length. As you exhale, keep your hips lifted. You're articulating back down onto the mat. Roll through your anterior tilt. Inhale, exhale, scoop the abs, lift. You're gonna hold it here or hold at the top. If it becomes too much, you can always lower your spine back down onto the mat. Otherwise, you're gonna keep lifted, reaching those knees long. Inner thighs are firing. You have a slight internal rotation from the top of your hips or from your hip joint. You're inhaling here. Curl that tailbone towards your forehead. Reach your knees longer. You're going to stabilize to your right leg. Float the left leg up into tabletop. We're just going to go for it. You're going to inhale here. We have toe taps on the left side. You're inhaling. Lower your toes towards the mat. Exhale as you lift. Keep both hips level. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift. You can put your fingers on your hip bones to see if they're dropping. Exhale as you lift. You have 3 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift. 2 more. Exhale and lift. Last one. Exhale, lift and hold here. You're going to send that leg to the ceiling. Internally rotate if it wasn't already. And then reach your leg long. You're reaching it long, down all the way to the mat. You're going to flex at the bottom, exhale and lift. Point, reach it out, lower, flex, exhale and lift. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold that leg up, point through your toes here. Bend the knee, lower that foot, stabilize. Maintain that inner thigh connection, float the right leg up into tabletop. Make sure the leg is slightly internally rotated so your inner thighs are firing, and try to even out the weight that's in the left leg. So you want to feel as even as you did on your opposite leg. Otherwise, you're going into toe taps on the right side. You're inhaling to lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale as you lift. You're hinging from the hip. You want to keep your shins parallel with the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift. You have 4 more. Inhale. And then exhale. Heel of the left leg is driving in towards your sits bone. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Keep that leg lifted, straighten the leg to the ceiling. See if you can get any more length, any more height out of that left side. Internally rotate if your leg wasn't already. Get long here. You're reaching through the back of your leg. Inhale, reach your leg long. Flex, exhale at the bottom and lift. Point, reach, flex, exhale and lift. Point, reach it out, lower, flex, exhale and lift. You have 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Stay lifted, point to your toes. bend your knee. Lower that foot to the mat. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift those hips up another inch, get longer. Float your arms to the ceiling, open out into a T position. And then as you exhale, melt your spine through your back body as you lower all the way down. When your sacrum touches, you're floating the right leg up into tabletop. Left leg is going to follow. Knees are together, ankles are together. Try to make sure that your sacrum's on the mat. Excuse me, and that you're not overcorrecting by squeezing everything together like it's going to fall apart. You're going to hold here. Externally rotate from your shoulders slightly. Abs are lifted, ribcage closed. You're inhaling, rocking onto one hip. Holding there. Kind of check in with your knees and make sure that they're still stacked on top of each other. As you inhale, you're lengthening from the back of your hip, trying to reach over the bottom knee. It's a tiny move, but it should keep your hips and your knees stacked. As you exhale, you're coming back to center, using your obliques. Inhale, rock. Notice one side will want to shift more than the other. Really try to reach that top hip over the other, over the bottom hip. And then as you exhale, come back to center. Inhale to rock. Open your chest to the ceiling. Exhale as you come to center. Inhale to rock. Exhale as you come to center. You got 2 more each side, we'll add on. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, rock. Exhale to center. And then 1 more each side, and we'll add on. Inhale, rock. Go a little deeper into that rotation. Really open your chest to the ceiling. Exhaling as you come to center. And then last one. Exhale as you come to center. You're going to hold here in center. Inhaling, you're going to float your legs to the ceiling, straightening your knees. You're going to bring your arms down by your sides. Rotate the palms over. You're going to bend at the elbow. Bring your palms just underneath your sacrum so you have some extra padding if you need it. So if this is appropriate for you, you're going to inhale, rock onto one hip, hold, exhaling, you're coming to center. So if you don't feel comfortable rocking from side to side with your knees straight, don't do it. Just keep your knees bent. Exhale, coming to center. If you want more, you can have your arms down by your sides and rock. But it has to be safe for your back. Exhale as you come to center. Inhale, rock. Keep the toes level, keep your knees level, keep your hips stacked. Exhaling, coming to center, and you have 2 more each side. Inhale, rock. Exhale as you come to center. See if you can get your legs a little closer to the floor each time. Exhale, coming to center. And then last set. Inhale. Exhale, use your obliques to come to center. And then last one, try to keep both shoulders on the mat as well. Exhaling as you come to center. You're holding here. Bend your knees. Inhale. As you exhale, lower the right foot down, the left foot down. You're bringing your hands behind your head. Fingers are interlacing all the way down to the webbing. Thumbs are underneath your occipital bone. Let's go legs together to start. Bring your heels together, toes apart, and then slide your heels over so you have that fist distance or a hips distance between your feet, your knees, your inner thighs. You want to maintain your neutral pelvis. Keep your sacrum on the mat. As you exhale, head, neck, and shoulders are lifting. You're coming into your chest lift. You're inhaling here. As you exhale, lift another inch. Maintain your ab connection. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Do not let your abs go. Head touches. Exhale. Come to that highest point. Inhale at your highest point. Exhale, lift up another inch. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Maintain your ab connection. Inhale, exhale as you lift. Inhale, come to your highest point. Exhale, lift up another inch, but you can't tuck. And then keep your abs threading together, or your ribcage threading together. As you exhale, lower all the way down. You have 3 more like that. Inhale, exhale, come to your highest point. Try to get both shoulder blades off the mat. You're not cranking your neck. You're inhaling. On your exhale, lift up another inch. Inhale there, hold, keep closing your ribcage. Exhale as you lower down. Last 2. Inhale, exhale as you lift. Inhale at the top, exhale, lift up another inch, and then lower all the way down. Last one, you're gonna stay lifted. Inhale, exhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Hold at the top. Inhale there, exhale, lift up another inch. You've got your pulses forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold. Add the rotation, inhaling through center, exhaling as you rotate. Inhale, center, keep lifted, exhale, rotate. Inhale, see if you can lift up higher through center, if you can feel yourself lowering. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center, exhale, rotate. Inhale, come through center, exhale to rotate. Inhale, exhale, rotate. You're gonna hold in center, we're adding on. You're inhaling, come up another inch as you exhale. Sacrum's on the mat, we're gonna add a double rotation. You're inhaling here, exhale, rotate, hold, inhale, exhale, rotate deeper, hold, inhale, lift up another inch in that rotation, and then you're pulsing opposite armpit to the opposite hip. You're pulsing up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center, exhale, rotate, hold, inhale, exhale, rotate deeper, and then lift up in that rotation and pulse it for 10. Think opposite armpit, opposite hip. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, inhale here. Reach your right leg out long, your left leg. Bring both legs together, slight internal rotation from your hip. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way back. Lower your head down, reach your arms out long behind you. Slide your shoulders down your back. Inhaling here. As you exhale, float your arms overhead. Head, neck, and shoulders are going to lift. You're going to hold here. Arms are coming down by your sides. You're going to drag your right leg up into tabletop. Straighten that leg to the ceiling. Bring your fingertips to the back of your calf. Your pinkies should be touching. You're pressing down on your calf. If this is too much for your head, neck, and shoulders, you can always lower down. It's okay. Otherwise, the forehead is reaching towards your shin, elbows are bent. You're exhaling the leg to you for 2. Hold here, get the stretch, really reach your big toe to the ceiling. In fact, reach your big toes to the wall behind you. Hold here, get more of a hamstring stretch, and then inhale, come through center, hold, stabilize, bring both hands to the back of your left leg, lower the right leg down, or whichever leg you decided to do first. You're going to press down on that calf, really reach your leg long, and then exhale the leg to you for 2. Hold, stabilize, lower your sacrum if you can feel yourself tucking, and then reach that leg any amount more to the wall behind you. Hold, and then bring that right leg through center. We're going to speed it up. Exhale, exhale, in. Try not to bounce the leg you're lowering. Exhale, exhale, in. X, in. X, in. exhale, exhale, in, hold the legs in center here. Bring your hands behind your head. Bend your knees into tabletop. You're adding a rotation. Going into crisscross, you're going to reach the left leg out long, rotate towards your right knee. Inhale, slowly come through center. Get the move first. Keep your sacrum on the mat. Exhale, reach out and rotate. Think of spiraling out. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch and rotate. Inhale, exhale, switch and rotate. In, and then exhale. You've got 3 more sets. Exhale as you rotate. Try not to drop the leg that's straightening out. 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale, rotate, and then last set. Inhale, exhale as you rotate. Hold here in center. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Lower your heels down towards your sits bones. Scoop your abs. Lift up any amount more. Hold here. Inhale. As you exhale, scoop your abs, curl. Come into your balance position. Are we good? Yay, okay. All right, toes are down towards your mat. Your gaze is between your big toes and your heels are coming in towards your sits bones. We're going to bring our palms to our shins. You're going to hold here. You're rocking forward just in front of your sits bones and then rocking back just behind the sits bones. Rock forward and then rock back and then rock forward one more time. Rock back one more time and find the place between those 2 points where it feels like work, where you can feel your abs really working to hold you up. You're going to release your right hand and your left hand. Inhaling here. As you exhale, hold. Keep pointing through your toes. Inhale. Exhale, float. Your left leg up into tabletop. Right leg is going to follow. Hold. Stabilize first. If you are feeling hip flexors, lower 1 foot at a time to the mat. Otherwise, if it's available to you, you are grasping at your ankles. You're going to float your right leg up. Hold. Stabilize first. And then your left leg. Hold. Begin to reach through the crown of your head, straightening your spine. Think of lifting your upper body away from your lower body. You're getting light here. Hold, float, stabilize before you float anything. You're going to inhale, float your right arm up towards the ceiling, and then your left arm. You're going to inhale here, hold, open the legs, shoulder width apart, and then hold. Good, good. Bring the legs back together. Bend one knee at a time. Lower your palms to your ankles or reach your ankles with your palms. That was about cute. And then lower 1 foot at a time. Scoop your abs and stack all the way back up. See, I can't hear you guys, so I can't hear you complaining about how awful that teaser was, but you all looked good. Okay. Heels are coming back in towards your sits bones. Stack your spine up super tall. You're inhaling here. As you exhale, curl the tailbone towards your face. Hold. Flow your right arm out and your left arm out. You're inhaling and then exhaling. Curl the tailbone a tiny bit towards your face. You're barely on your sacrum. Almost just in front of your sacrum. You're going to float your right leg up into tabletop, and then your left leg. You're going to hold. Knees are together, ankles are together. Inhaling here, you're going to reach your legs towards the wall in front of you. Hold. Exhale. Use your obliques. Bring those legs back in towards your midline. You have 4 more. You're inhaling, reaching the legs out to the wall in front of you. We're not in a teaser. Exhale, bend. That'll come afterwards. You're going to inhale, reach those legs out long. Exhale as you bend. Use your obliques. You got 2 more. Inhale, reach, hold. Exhale as you bend. And then last one. Inhale, reach those legs out long. Exhale, bend. Hold here. Try to stabilize. Grasp your right ankle and your left ankle. You're going to straighten your left leg and then your right leg. Hold here. Reach your spine long. Slide your shoulders down. Open your legs shoulder width apart. Stabilize first. Think of reaching your upper body away from your lower body and then float one arm up at a time. Coming into your teaser one more time and then hold here. Bring your legs together. Bend one knee at a time. Lower your right foot and your left foot. Scoop your abs. Bring your palms to your shins and then stack your spine up super tall. You're going to come over. Grab water if you need it. You good? Okay, you're all still here. All right, you're gonna come over. Let's come over onto our knees. Knees, feet, knees, everything. Maintain your hips distance, shoulder distance apart. If you need extra padding underneath your knees, by all means, get something. We'll be here for just a second. You're going to inhale here, reach your bottom ribs away from the top of your hip bones. You're closing your rib cage. You're inhaling here. We're coming into a quad stretch. We did this some yesterday. You're going to float your arms up in front of you. Hold. Open up your chest, close the rib cage. Excuse me, inhale, reach through the crown of your head as you hinge back. Your abs have to be engaged or this is gonna go into your back. You wanna think of pressing your hips forward without deeply tucking your pelvis. You're gonna inhale, exhale, come back to center. You have two more like that we're gonna add on. Inhale, rock. Hold, exhale, come back to center. And then inhale, you're hinging back, rocking more onto your shins. Hold here so you can go a little further back. Lengthen your abs a tiny bit more. And then exhale, come to center. You can either stay there with that or you can add on. We're going to add the arms. You're going to inhale, hinge, back. Crown of head is moving to the wall behind you. You're going to hold here. You're really long in your abs. Float your arms to the ceiling and then back towards your ears. Hold, exhale, hinge, back to center. Arms come in front of you. Inhale, hinge back. Bring the arms towards the ceiling and then up by your ears, opening up your chest. Keep sliding those shoulders down. Exhale, come to center. Lower your arms in front of you. And then last one. Inhale, hinge back. Float the arms to the ceiling and then back behind you. Opening up your chest and then exhale, hinge back to center. Lower your arms all the way down to the mat and then reach one leg back at a time. And you're going to come all the way down onto your tummies. Actually, that was a bad cue, a really bad cue. So instead of coming all the way down to your tummies, bring your, come through a front support and bring your right leg in front of you. Try to make your shin parallel with the end of the mat. And then you're going to reach the other leg long behind you. We're going to come into pigeon, or you can do figure 4 on your back to help stretch out your hip and your glute. Otherwise, make sure the leg that's reaching out long is not sickling in or out. And you're trying not to collapse in your upper body. So your hips are pointing forward, your femur bone is moving through your glute, And you're reaching your shoulders down your back, reach your heart to the ceiling, inhaling here. Try to keep that, the hip of the leg that's lengthening back. You want to keep kind of, I don't want you to overcorrect there. So you want that head moving more towards the wall in front of you as you send your femur bone through your glutes. So you're finding that opposition, get the stretch wherever you need to get it. Keep your abs lifted, and then when you're ready, you're going to slowly walk your hands out and begin to lower down onto your forearms. We're not collapsing our bellies over our legs. You're inhaling here, slide your shoulders down. Exhaling, keeping your rib cage closed. You should feel this throughout your entire glute. And then inhale. If you want more, walk your hands out a tiny bit more. You can bring your head down onto your forearms, but keep lengthening your upper body. You don't want to just collapse into that stretch. And then when you're ready to come out of it, walk your hands in, tuck your toes of the leg that's on the mat, reach your knee off the mat, and then send that leg back. I'm a little brainy. And then bring your other leg forward. One side may be completely different than the other. Try to get your shin parallel with the end of the mat. Reach your leg long behind you. Slide your shoulders down, hip on that side is reaching to the wall in front of you. Send your femur through your glute, getting your hip stretch. And then when you're ready, you're going to walk your hands down or towards the end of the mat and get the hip stretch on the other side. Give it a minute before you move any further. And then exhale. You're going to lower down to your furthest point, either placing your head on the back of your palms. Just try not to collapse into your stretch. Give it a couple more breaths. And then walk your hands in slowly. Tuck your toes, lifting that knee off the mat, and then reach the leg long behind you. Now you get to come into your front support. Press it out of your shoulders. If you need to come down onto your forearms, you can. Otherwise, you're here. Pressing your heels to the wall behind you. You're going to inhale, slide those shoulders down. Tailbone is coming towards your face. Rib cage is closed. As you exhale, lower your right knee down, lower your left knee, press back into a child's pose. Curl your tailbone towards your face. Give yourself a minute. I have a cat banging on the door to be let in. And then you're coming out of your child's pose. This is Ashley. And you're coming into a quadruped. You're going to inhale here. Go away. Inhaling here. Press it out of your shoulders. You're reaching your right leg out. And your left leg. You're coming back into your front support. Press it out of your shoulders. Eyes of your elbows are pointing towards each other. The crown of your head is reaching to the wall in front of you. Chin is down towards your front. You're holding here. You're inhaling. Stabilize. If you do not have shoulder issues, you're going to roll over the toes, coming past your shoulders. And then as you exhale, bring your heels to the wall behind you. You're inhaling, coming over your shoulders. Hold. Exhale, press to the wall behind you. Inhale, come over your shoulders. Exhale, heels go to the wall behind you. And then inhale, hold, exhale to the wall behind you. You have one more. Inhale, reach over. And then exhale to the wall behind you. Lower your right knee down, your left knee, and then press back into a child's pose. Bring your hands behind you, clasp your palms together. Bring your forehead to the mat and give yourself a shoulder stretch. Reach your arms towards the ceiling and then over your head. Inhaling here, as you exhale, lower those arms, and you're going to come onto your side. Are we still good? Let's go. We're going to come up on our elbow. Knees are bent to start. You're going to externally rotate your bottom leg. So you're externally rotating from the hip. You're coming onto your pinky toe. And then you're externally rotating from your hip on the top leg. Heels are together. Fingertips are at the nape of your neck. Try to keep your hips stacked. You're inhaling here. Exhaling, bring the top arm, the fingertips come to the nape of the neck. Your head stays in line with your spine. And then inhaling here. As you exhale, press from the hip. You're pressing that leg to the wall behind you. Inhale. Close the legs down. Coming into your clams, you're exhaling to press the hip back. Inhale, close, exhale, move from your hip. And you're inhaling, you've got 3 more. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, exhale, 2 more. And then inhale, exhale, press. You're gonna hold there. You've got little presses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Try to keep your underbody lifted and then reach both legs out. So you're trying to minimize any additional movements. You're going to float that top leg up. Hold. Flex your foot. Exhale, kick it forward for 2. Point. Reach that leg long to the back for 2. Exhale, kick it forward for 2. Inhale, reach it back for 2. Exhale, kick it forward for 2. Point, reach, long to the back. You've got 2 more sets. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. X, in. Come to center with that leg. Lower the leg, bend your knees, and you're lowering your hands. You're coming up onto your knees on that side. We're going to do the same thing that we're adding on. So you can stay on your elbow. Otherwise, you're going to bring your arms out into a T position. Slide your shoulders down. You're going to make yourself heavy on the left side. Try not to collapse in your side body. So you're lifting up. Your top knee is going to lift slightly. Over we go. Set. Reach that top leg out. Good. Slide your shoulders down. Press into the shin of the leg that's on the mat. Make sure you're not cranking your knees so you don't want to be too far over onto either side of your leg. Otherwise, the arm is coming, your top arm is coming overhead. You're going to bend your elbow. Hold here and then float the leg up. Hold. Reach your toes to the wall beside of you. You're going to feel your body start shaking. You can stay there. You don't have to add the movement. You just want to think of being long, keeping your rib cage closed, your back protected, and then you're flexing your foot. Exhale, kick it forward for 2. Point, reach that leg long to the back. Flex, exhale, forward for 2. Point, reach long to the back. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. X, in. all the way down. Bend your knee, straighten that top elbow, and get light in your hand and gracefully come up. Yes. Okay, now we get to lay down on our other side. Okay. Knees are bent. You're on the elbow. And you're lifting your underbody. So knees are bent. Slight external rotation from the bottom hip. You want to make sure you're up on your pinky toes. And then you're externally rotating the top hip. Heels are together, feet are apart. Bring that top arm up. You're going to inhale here. Press your hip out a tiny bit more. You're trying to get that glute med to fire. And then lower the legs towards each other. Exhale as you press out. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press it out. It's clam. Keep sliding your shoulders down. You can always come down onto your bicep if you need to, but keep your underbody lifted so you're not just hanging out. Not that you would. Your exhale, pressing out for 5. Inhale. Exhale, press it out for 4. Inhale, exhale, press it out for 3. 2 more. Exhale, press it out. And then last one. Exhale, press it out and hold it. You got little pulses out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Minimize your movements. Reach your legs out long. Float that top leg up. Flex the foot. Stabilize first, and then add your movement. Your exhale, kick it forward for 2. Point, reach, long to the back for 2. Flex, exhale, forward for 2. Point, reach, long to the back. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. In. 2 more sets, in. Last set. Last inhale. Reach that leg back to center. Lower your leg. Lower that arm. And then press up onto your knees. Arms out into a T position. Slide your shoulders down. And then get heavy in your opposite side. Remember, try not to collapse in your side body as you lower down. Get the stretch and and then you're coming down. Reach that top leg out. Kind of check in with the leg that's supporting you. Make sure you're not cranking your knee or doing anything weird with your leg. Reach the top leg out. Anchor through your big toe. Bend your elbow, fingertips, nape of neck. Close your rib cage. Keep your underbody lifted. Float that leg up and then reach to the wall beside of you. Stabilize first. Flex your foot. Add the movement here. Exhale, kick it forward for 2. Point, reach, long to the back. In. In. You got 3 more. In. Try to keep your hips super stable. In. Last set. In. Hold that leg in center. Get longer, and then straighten your elbow, bend your knee, and begin to get light. And come all the way back up to center. Lower your arms, and you're going to come over onto your booty for a moment. We still good? Still good? Okay, we're all still coming here. Okay. Heels are coming in towards your sits bones. You're going to bring your fingertips pointing towards your hips. Slide your shoulders down and keep your elbows bent. From here, you want to lift your upper body away from your lower body. Reach, through the crown of your head. Slide your shoulders down. Open up your chest, but you're not pinching your shoulder blades together. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, lift. Float your hips off the mat, coming into a back support. So keep driving your heels in towards your sits bones. Your head is in line with your spine, and you should get a shoulder stretch, the front part of your shoulders. Really get those hips up there. You're going to hold here. You're going to inhale. Lower your hips towards the mat, keeping your abs lifted. Exhale, press the hips up. Really open up your chest. Inhale, lower your hips. If you feel yourself shaking, that's okay. Exhale, press it up. You got 3 more. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, lower those hips. Exhale, press it up. The last one here, you're going to hold it up. Exhale, press those hips up. Hold. You're going to float your left leg up into tabletop. Stabilize. Keep the inner thighs firing and reaching in towards each other. Inhaling here. Reach that leg out long. Flex your foot. Exhale the leg towards the ceiling. Press. Reach. Lower that leg. Flex. Exhale and lift. Point. Reach. Lower. Flex at the bottom. Exhale and lift. You got 2 more. Point. Reach. Lower. Flex. Exhale and lift. Last one. Reach it back. Flex. Exhale and lift. Bend your knee. Lower that foot. Restabilize. Get those hips up there. And then float the opposite leg up into tabletop. Hold here. Stabilize first. And then reach the leg out long. Flex the foot. Exhale the leg to the ceiling. Point. Reach. Lower. Flex. Exhale and lift. Point. Reach. Flex. Exhale and lift. 2 more. Point. Reach. Flex. Lift. Last one. Lower. Flex and lift. Point at the top. Bend your knee. Lower that foot. Lift those hips. And then as you inhale, lower all the way down. Reach both legs out long. Walk your fingers down towards the end of your mat and bring your forehead down towards your shins. You can always bend your knees here. Point through your toes and then slowly flex your feet. Point and then flex. Bring your palms to the mat, reach your fingertips long, and then hinge from your waist. Flatten your back, hold back on your palms to give yourself some traction. Chin is down towards your throat, and then exhale, scoop your abs, come over into flexion. And then slowly flex your feet, flatten your back, reach those heels to the wall in front of you. And then walk your hands up. You're going to come over onto your knees. You're coming back into quadruped. You're going to inhale here. Abs are engaged. Slide those shoulders down. Press it out of your shoulders. Reach your left leg back. Reach your right leg back. Bend your elbows slightly. You're coming into a tiny little push-up. You're going to exhale, straighten your elbows. Inhale, bend those elbows. Exhale, straighten your elbows. Really press it out of your shoulders at the top. You have 1 more. Inhale, bend your elbows. You're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your elbows and then lower all the way down onto your tummy. Walk your hands out in front of you. You're going to come up onto your elbows, or you can keep your head down on the back of your palms. We're going to go into a hamstring pull back. So you're going to float 1 leg up at a time. Pull your body forward slightly. Your elbows are coming in towards towards your hip bones, and you're lifting your heart towards the ceiling as you float your legs off the mat. You're going to exhale, bring the left leg into you for 2. Inhale the right for 2. Exhale the left leg for 2. Exhale the right leg for 2. Otherwise, be down here. Inhale, 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 inhale. X, 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 X. In, X, 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 X. In, X, 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 X. Good. Try not to bounce the leg that's straight. X, 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 X. In, X, 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 X. Last breath cycle. Exhale, 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 exhale. Reach both legs out long. Hold here. Bring your right forearm and your left forearm down to the mat. So they should be coming, your forearms should be coming straight out from your elbows. Sliding your shoulders down, really lift up through your heart. If you need to lower your legs, you can. If it's too much on your low back. Inhaling here, you're going to hold. Really reach your heart up, slide your shoulders down, open up your chest, lower your left foot and your right foot if you haven't done so already, and then chin down towards your throat. Reach the back of your head away from your shoulders. You're going to inhale here. If it's too much, come down. You can just come down into a little cobra or swan. Otherwise, you're really reaching the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Reach the back of your head to the wall behind you. You're going to inhale here. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Chin is down towards your throat. You're going to reach your right arm out and then your left arm. You're going to hold here. As you inhale, slide your shoulders down. Bring your arms through a T position. And then bring your palms, or bring your hands down by your sides. Palms are going to face the ceiling. Keep opening up your chest, reaching those fingertips towards your ankle bones, chin down towards your throat. Reach your fingertips. Keep reaching towards the wall in front of you, behind you, and then float your face, throat, chest up. Hold. Rotate your palms to face the mat. Open into T position. Bend your elbows, bring your forearms back down to the mat. Exhale, lower down to your neutral spine. And then press back. And you're going to come over onto your booties one more time. You thought we were done. All right, so you're coming back onto your booties. Heels are coming in towards your sits bones. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to curl all the way down, coming to the tips of your shoulder blades. You're going to float one leg up at a time into tabletop. Bring your hands down by your sides, hovering above the mat. You're going to reach your legs out long, go to the ceiling or stay in the tabletop. As you exhale, you're going into your hundreds. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5. X, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5. X, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5. X, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's too much on your head, neck, and shoulders, you can lower the head, neck, and shoulders. X, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and X, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. You're going to bend your knees. Bring your hands to the backs of your legs. Scoop your abs. Exhale, curl all the way up. Lower your feet at the top. Swing those legs around. Come into a child's pose. Really curl your tailbone towards your face. And then inhale here. You're going to tuck your toes. Walk your hands in towards your toes. Lower the soles of your feet to the mat. Keep your knees deeply bent to start. And then straighten the legs slowly. Hold here, nod your head yes, shake your head no, slide those shoulders down your back, dig deep into your abs as you curl all the way up. Rotate your palms to face out, gather it all up, and then press down like you're pressing through mud. And I'm gonna come unmute you all, and you made it.